What if the public knew the real story?
They'd be shocked to death.
This foster care provider asked not to be identified for fear of losing their job.
Absolutely. Everyone operates in fear.
For years, this person has been licensed by the Maryland Department of Human Services as a foster parent. When they recently saw this Project Baltimore report featuring Walter Martinez, they could no longer stay quiet.
The Walter Martinez story, that is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much deception and just blatant lying.
It's now been a month since Project Baltimore first broke the news about Martinez.
She was sleeping in her bed. He broke into her room and strangled her with her own phone cord.
Months after Martinez killed 20-year-old Kayla Hamilton in July of 2022, the MS-13 gang member enrolled in 2 Maryland public schools, first in Baltimore County and then Harford County. And neither school was told he was potentially violent, which this caregiver says is routine when it comes to foster kids.
They never tell you the truth. Oh, it's dangerous. It's very, very dangerous.
According to charging documents after Kayla's murder, Martinez was identified as the primary suspect. During the investigation, as an unaccompanied minor in the country illegally, he was placed with Child Protective Services, which is under DHS. Sources confirm Aberdeen police told CPS Martinez was dangerous and should be isolated. But CPS did not isolate him. Instead, he was placed in 2 foster homes and enrolled in 2 high schools. A result this whistleblower says was predictable.
Have you ever been told when you took in a foster child that that child was potentially dangerous or had a past?
No, they don't tell the truth in the paperwork because none of the youth would get placements. A lot of foster parents have gotten beaten up, hospitalized, arms broken, nose broken.
This foster parent says even when public safety is at risk, like when a gang member and a murder suspect enrolls in a school, DHS will not disclose information about a foster child's violent past.
Why do you think that there is so much secrecy when this is a public safety issue?
They want it to look like they have everything under control when they don't. The departments are kind of like gangs within themselves. You like in the gang, you don't snitch. Within their circle, you don't snitch, you don't talk.
DHS will not talk with Project Baltimore about this topic. So we specifically asked, if confirmed by police, does DHS tell potential foster care providers that the minor in their care is a violent gang member or is the suspect in a violent felony? DHS did not directly answer our questions. Instead, they sent us this link to state legal code. According to state law, foster parents have the right to receive information about physical, social, emotional, educational, and mental history of a child that would possibly affect the care. But that does not answer our questions about informing foster parents about a juvenile's violent past or gang affiliations.
The social workers, they have to take ethics, but none of them work ethically. Because if they do, they lose their jobs.
And the ethical thing to do would be to tell a school if you know a child has a violent past.
Right. But they can't.
That's stunning. And you know that Walter Martinez is likely not the only one.
He's the only one who got caught.
Project Baltimore will stay on this story, but in the meantime, we want to hear from you. Are you aware of a situation at your child's school that is similar to what happened with Walter Martinez? Call our hotline, send me an email, follow us on social media, head to foxbaltimore.com to follow our progress. I'm Chris Pabst, and this is Project Baltimore. I'm Chris Pabst. Thanks for watching. Here's another story to watch. Also, if you have a story idea, please send us a message.